will be introduced to us by the chair of the Department of Agri-Management, who is none other than Dr. Edeline B. Lansangan. Dr. Edeline?
Good morning, everyone. So it is with great honor to introduce to you our testimonial lecturer for today. He is truly our kapamilya, having earned his degree BS in Agribusiness Management in 1999, magna cum laude, and was the class valedictorian during their commencement exercises. He is also one of the outstanding students whom the Department of Agri-Management has ever produced. He served as instructor in the Department of Agri-Management for a year and later worked in the private sector, one of which is being the country manager for the Philippines of Cuno Filtration, with main headquarters located in Connecticut, USA. Currently, he is a regulated Canadian immigration consultant and the president owner of the Mendoza Associates, Canadian immigration consulting group based in Canada. This company has been in operation since 2013 that help foreign nationals anywhere in the world to visit, study, and become permanent residents in Canada. I'm sure that some of our students and alumni in attendance will be interested to hear his talk. So ladies and gentlemen, let us show our virtual claps to our testimonial lecturer for today, none other than Mr. Jeric V. Mendoza.
Okay, thank you once again, Dr. Lansangan. We now listen to the testimonial lecture of Mr. Jeric B. Mendoza, BSAM 99 graduate. Sir Jeric, welcome to the Philippines and CLSU.
Maraming salamat po, Prof. Bismonte. Nakakamiss po kayong makita ulit. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat at kahit maraming salamat na kahit may bagyo tayo dyan sa Pilipinas ay nakadalo pa rin kayo sa ating testimonial lecture. It's an honor po na maimbitahan dito sa ating, I think, kauna-unahang first virtual testimonial lecture at sana ay hindi ko kayo ma-disappoint. Nung tinitingnan ko po ang ating programa, I was really humbled kasi nakikita ko itong mga pamilyar na pangalan sa programa na dati nating makakilala at nakasabayan dyan sa CLSU. So I'm humbled by the fact that these people are equally, if not more than successful than myself. So it's an honor po na maging kasama sa programa ngayong araw na to. So unang-una ko pong babatiin ang ating presidente ng CLSU, si Dr. Edgar Orden. So nung tayo po nag-aaral dyan sa CLSU ay paminsan-minsan po ay nakakasama natin siya dahil tayo po ay scholar ng University Agribusiness Program dati na isa po siya doon sa mga haligi ng programa. So congratulations po, Dr. Orden. You deserve the position at maraming salamat sa mga gagawin niyo pa sa CLSU. At syempre ay nagpapasalamat ako kay Dr. Edeline Lansangan, hindi lang kapamilya, siya ay kapuso din, no? Dahil siya po ay aking kaklase dyan sa CLSU. At in behalf of our classmates, Dr. Lansangan, we're equally proud of you. So maraming salamat sa pag-introduce sa akin. Siyempre kay Dean Mactal, nag-abot rin kami sa CLSU, hindi lang ako nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na maging estudyante niya, but it's been an honor, no, to makita kayo ulit. Si Dr. Tapik, hindi rin ako nagkaroon ng pagkakataon maging professor siya, but it's nice to see you po again. Ang tinuturing ko na cheerleader, no, na nagbibigay inspirasyon sa aming mga estudyante. Pasensya na, nagtito yata ng ating audio. So ulitin ko ulit, ay gusto kong i-recognize din si tinuturing kong main cheerleader namin. Lalo na sa amin nagsisimula dati si Dr. Sisin Baroga. So maraming salamat Dr. Baroga for inviting me today. Hindi lang tayo nagkaroon ng pagkakataong makilala si Dr. Jason Marsan, but his last name is close to me kasi my first roommate si Dr. Eduardo Marsan ay very special to me. Hindi ko lang alam na kung ako'y pinaglalaroan lang noon dahil ako'y bagong empleyado ng CLSU, but pinagsama ko kami sa isang kwarto ni Dr. Eduardo Marsan at tingin ko ay may dalawang pagkakamali dahil hindi siya nag-work dahil number one ay kami ay nagkasundo talaga ni Dr. Marsan. It's like pareho kami siguro na hard on the outside, soft on the inside. So it was really a pleasure to be his roommate dyan sa CLSU nung po tayo nagtuturo. At pangalawa ay dahil lagi namang wala si Dr. Marsan. Dahil lagi siyang nasa mga meeting dahil sa kanyang, alam naman natin na mataas na posisyon sa CLSU. So again, ulitin ko po, it's an honor to be part of this testimonial lecture at sana po ay makabahagi ako sa inyo ng mga maliliit na matututunan, lalong-lalo na sa ating mga estudyanteng nanonood sa ngayon. So ito pong aking di-discuss ay I was trying to really recall ang mga pangyayari nung nandiyan pa sa CLSU at inaasahan natin na sana yung mga estudyante na nakikinig sa atin ngayon ay may matutunan sa aming mga nalaman at sa aming mga posibleng pagkakamali. So hayaan niyo po kung i-try to recall ang 21 years, no? It has been 21 years since I left CLSU. So doon po sa ating intro, nabanggit ni Dr. Lansangan ang ating mga ibang nagawa. Pero kadalasan po sa mga introduction, nakakalimutan po natin yung tunay na dapat na malaman, katulad ng na ako ay isang bunsong anak ng aking ama na si Wilfredo at ina na si Nen na nagmamay-ari lang ng isang maliit na kainan or tindahan sa isang likod ng high school sa bayan ng Gapan. So tayo po ay nagsimula na pumapasok sa eskwelahan kada linggo. Umaalis tayo iniiwan natin mga magulang na nag-aabot sa akin. Hindi ko nakakalimutan na tuwing aalis ako kada linggo para bumalik sa CLSU, inaabot sa akin ng aking ina ang isang bungkos ng papel, bungkos ng kanyang pinagbilan ng tindahan. So naalala ko yun, mga nakabilot, no? Mahalagang 20, 50 na nakatiklop na maayos. So ang gusto kong sabihin dito ay sa mga estudyante na makikinig ngayon ay kung ano man yung sitwasyon nyo ngayon ay pinagdaanan natin yan. At gusto kong magsimula na maintindihan ninyo na nung ako'y nandiyan sa CLSU ay hindi ako iba sa inyo. So tayo ay isang tao o isang estudyante na walang koneksyon, walang kakilala, nakapag-aaral sa tulong ng mga magulang. So sisimulan ko po itong ating lecture sa isang bagay po na talagang over time ay tingin ko ay tinry kong pag-isipang mabuti because at this age na meron na po tayong mga anak, iniisip rin natin ano ba yung mga important lessons na gusto nating ibahagi sa ating mga anak, ano? At sa matagal na na pag-iisip na yon, I think gusto kong ibahagi sa inyo, ang gusto kong ring ibahagi sa aking mga anak na sa ating buhay, we've got at least 2 life's most important decisions, dalawa. dalawang bagay na kailangan magawa natin ng tama. At we try to make that decision really well. Ito ay number one, choosing your life partner. That's number one decision. And number two is choosing the career you want to pursue. No? So ito naisip po natin itong dalawang importanteng decision na to kasi kapag ka-graduate nyo sa CLSU, no, at siguro makaka-relate dito ang karamihan sa inyo na kung titingnan po natin yung 24 hours ng ating buhay, ang kasama natin sa 24 hours na yon ay either ang ating pamilya or ang ating mga katrabaho. So imagine po natin na within that 24 hours, no? So sa kanila umiikot ang ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. So kung nagkamali ka ng desisyon kung sino yung magiging life partner, or kung mag-desisyon ka man na gusto mong mag-isa kasi posibleng ito ay para sa'yo, or kung magkamali ka sa career na gusto mong tahakin, ano? Or trabaho or negosyo na gusto mong gawin in the future, no? It will spell a lot in terms of whether ang buhay mo ay miserable or hindi. Because your 24 hours ay umiikot, no, sa either sa iyong pamilya, no, at pagpunta ng trabaho, sa iyong career. So yun ang gusto kong ibahagi, number one. So ito yung mga bagay na dapat na yung pag-isipang mabuti, hindi dapat maging padalos-dalos. So since I'm not an expert on the matters of the heart, no, but I've been lucky, no, na mapangasawa ang aking kabiyak na si May Mendoza ngayon, but ang focus ng ating testimonial lecture ay ating experience, ano, coming from CLSU at kung paano ang mga natutunan natin habang nag-aaral sa CLSU ay naging applicable sa pagtahak na ang aking career, no? Okay. So ang gusto kong i-discuss ngayon ay really to focus on paano ba tayo makapag-decide sa tamang career sa ating buhay. So the first thing that you have to remember, at base ito sa aking experience, and some other people might have different thoughts, no? But para sa akin, you need to really find your passion. Ano ba talaga yung gusto mong gawin sa buhay, no? Find your passion, what makes you happy, no? And I'll start elaborating on this by sharing to you the worst advice na tingin ko ay isa sa mga worst advice na aking natanggap, no? Siyempre, nung bata tayo, iniisip na laging sinasabi ng mga bata, o gusto kong maging doktor, o gusto kong maging abogado, no? But isa sa aking mga kamag-anak doon na sa mga usap-usapan ng mga matatanda na naririnig natin, no, na nabanggit doon sa usapan na hindi okay na maging abogado kasi wala namang tayong koneksyon. So isang murang isipan natin, ano, na nag-iisip tayo na hindi pa natin alam ang gusto natin gawin sa buhay, malaki ang epekto noon sa isang bata, no? Sa isang bata in the sense na nasa high school, college na rin, ano? At yun nag-decide na yun ang isang simpleng salita, no, na nagsara doon sa pinto na hindi ko unabis i-consider ang pag-aaral ng abogasyon. So, of course, since ayoko na maging abogado dahil doon sa narinig ko na yun, pagiging doktor ay dahil hindi naman kami mayaman, ano? So, pinag-isipan ko pa rin, ano ba ang gusto ko sa buhay? At when you're high school, ano, hindi pa malinaw talaga. And even when you're college, siguro first year college, hindi pa rin malinaw talaga kung ano yung gusto nating gawin. But during that time, I still enjoy the grandeur of being a CEO, no, of a private company. So, syempre, napapanood natin sa pelikula na parang magandang tingnan na ikaw ay leader ng isang malaking kumpanya, nagta-travel, no, naglalakbay sa iba't ibang bansa. So, yun ang bagay na tumatak sa isip ko na this is something that I really want to do. I want to really be an active player in a corporate setting. So yun ang aking nasa isip at that time when I was deciding kung ano bang course ang kukunin ko. Then Then ang aking mga magulang noon, I think nakasalubong or nakausap ang ang ating alumnus dyan sa CLSU na nag-aral din ng Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management, si Mr. Edwin Parua, no? Kasi kapitbahay lang namin siya sa Gapan Nueva Ecija. Doon na kami nagtanong kung ano ba yung background ng agribusiness management, no? And ang CLSU kilala ko na dati dahil we were lucky enough na when we were in high school, second year and third year high school, dumadayo kami para lumaban dun sa mga biology quiz, no? At sa chemistry quiz na in-spearhead ng mga student organizations natin dyan sa CLSU. At syempre sa mga press conferences, no? Ang laging nananalo sa mga press conferences ay laging mga taga CLSU, no? Science High School. So sa simula pa lang, I've got really high respect doon sa CLSU. But unfortunately, I don't have enough information about iba pang mga course and everything, no? But during that time, since ang goal is really to be involved in a management course, and to our impression at that time na CLSU is a center of excellence of agriculture, so doon yun ang naging dahilan kung bakit kinuha natin kurso ang Bachelor of Science in Agribusiness Management. So ang tawag sa amin noon ay BSAM. I don't know kung yun pa rin ang tawag, but ang naalala ko, of course, no, habang nag-aaral tayo sa CLSU, no, may central theme ang BSAM, and ang central theme ng pagiging BSAM noon, at tingin ko ay posibleng ganun din, ay really being your own boss, no? I think ang core message na kukuha namin during that time, over time sa mga lectures, sa mga usap-usapan, sa mga meetings, ay at the end of the day, we're doing this para tayo ay maging sarili nating boss. Kaya nga with Agri-Management Society, ang tawagan nila JER, no? Gusto mo maging manager, no? So yun ang naging central theme ng BSAM, no? So fortunately, right after graduation, it was then Dean Eligio who opened, no, an item dyan sa CLSU para tayo ay makapagturo ng isang taon. And ang paborito ko talaga out of the courses, no, or the subjects na aking tinuro ay marketing. But there came a time na talagang bumalik ako sa aking core passion, ano? Iniisip ko is, if my vision is to be part of a private corporation, then teaching in CLSU is not aligned to it. I love teaching. I think I would like to go back to teaching, but I think naramdaman ko at that time na I might have the knowledge to teach, but I might not have the wisdom to teach. So unlike yung ating mga professors, no, iba yung mga experience nila. So during that time, though it's really an honor to be an instructor sa CLSU, hindi lang siya talaga parte ng passion at that time. So I decided to leave CLSU and move towards the private sector. So since my background is on agribusiness management, I got a job as a technical sales specialist, no, with San Miguel Pure Foods. So it's a major adjustment because I was an instructor and somehow you're in control inside the class, right? But when you go outside, na bilang isang salesperson, you're somehow at the mercy of the people you're dealing with, right? We're dealing mostly of the distributors ng mga feed formulas, no? But again, that's one thing that you have to really be ready about, no? Kasi you have to be clear with ano yung gusto mo gawin sa buhay. And if this is the step to get towards that goal, you know, then it doesn't matter. So ang importante is you're taking the step towards your bigger goal. So after San Miguel Pure Foods, I moved to Korean company, Easy Bio Philippines, no? Again, it's an animal nutrition company, so nagamit na naman natin ang ating natutuhan sa agribusiness management, ano? At during that time, kami ang naging management team ng Easy Bio Philippines. We're the founding management team ng Easy Bio Philippines. Again, they specialize on animal nutrition products, but I think right now ay nag-expand na sila into different areas, which it was basically our vision when we started the company. So dito ko nahasa mabuti ang aking passion on marketing, dahil ang aking naging role with Easy Bio Philippines ay bilang marketing manager ng Easy Bio. So during that time, I think we were proud to be part na kahit baguhan lang yung kumpanya, I think tumatak kami sa mga isip ng mga sa industriya ng animal nutrition. But when I left Easy Bio Philippines, this was the time that I moved to a job that is outside my comfort zone na tinatawag, ano? Kasi with agribusiness, kabisado mo na industriya ng feed industry, but QNO is a different situation. QNO is a filtration company, no? We're selling our products or filtrations for pharmaceutical companies, electronics companies, oil and gas, no? Original equipment manufacturers like New Skin. So just to give you an idea, no? We sell filtration systems worth isang piraso, 12 inches, about 100,000 to 200,000 pesos isa. And ang mga naging purpose ng mga filters na yun ay, halimbawa, in the electronics industry, yung mga hard disk drives, ay pag ginawa mo, kailangan mo linisin, no? At pag nilinis mo yon, hinuhugasan sila ng mga chemicals. Yung mga chemicals na panglinis sa kanila ay mahal, no? So the only way to save on manufacturing ay i-filter mo yung chemicals na yon para pwede mong gamitin ulit. So ganun yung konsepto, but if you would notice at kaya ko siya i-share yung pati yung paglilinis ng hard disk drive is just to show you na ito yung how it really changed, ano, from an agribusiness industry. Bigla akong napunta sa isang industriya na is entirely different from agribusiness, and somehow this falls into it aligns with the same vision, the same passion to be part of a corporation. Then fortunately and unfortunately, depending on how you see it, this company was acquired by 3M. So I worked with 3M. So I was country manager of QNO. Then when they bought the company, they hired me to maintain leadership doon sa division. So the company became a major division of 3M. So I headed that division. But what I'm trying to say is be ready. Gusto ko na yung maintindihan, lalo na sa ating mga estudyante na I think laging conversation sa mga nakagraduate na or nag-aaral pa, kailangan ko ba itong pinag-aaralan namin, kasi siguro 5% lang naman ang natutunan namin ay applicable sa labas. And fortunately and unfortunately, that's the role of education right now, na they're trying to cast a wider net. So when there's an opportunity, to catch a fish you want, you still have a net to catch yung fish na yun, So don't be disappointed. CLSU is preparing you for a situation na kahit anong sitwasyon ka maharap, whether it's agribusiness or pharmaceutical manufacturing or electronics manufacturing, iisa lang ang konsepto ng marketing, iisa lang ang konsepto ng accounting, iisa lang ang konsepto ng operations management. So we're lucky to have that kind of backbone, or ng ating understanding, at yan ay hindi tayo magiging ready dito sa sitwasyon na ito kundi dahil sa natutuhan natin sa CLSU. So but one thing 3M that really changed my overall perspective. Kasi there was a time, mayroon kaming isang mataas na opisyal with 3M na nag-retire na. At habang nasa 3M pa siya, ang karamihan ng tao talaga ay saludo sa kanya, we paid him a lot of respect, no? But I observed, and maybe it's just my personal perspective, noong mag-resign na siya bilang doon sa posisyon na yon, nung pumunta kami doon sa resort na kanyang pag-aari, para sa aming mga annual meetings, ay daan-daanan na lang siya ng mga tao. So nawala na yung ginagalang siya dahil I think ginagalang lang siya posible dahil sa politika, dahil sa kanyang posisyon. Dahil nung nawala ang kanyang posisyon, hindi niya nahawak ang posisyon na yon, ay pangkaraniwang tao na lang siya. At doon ang namuo sa aking isipan. Hindi masamang maging empleyado, because I think what I know right now, in terms of sales, marketing, strategic planning, and knowledge of the different industries, ay hindi ko matututunan kung ako ay siguro nagsarili muna or nagnegosyo. There's nothing wrong of being employed, because being employed will give you a lot of learnings too, na that might be key kapag ikaw ay ready nang itayo yung sariling negosyo. So from that experience, I've kind of decided na entrepreneurship really is the way to go. So bila isang araw na lang may tumawag sa akin na kung gusto ko raw bang mag-interview for isang job position sa Canada, and tawag dito, I never applied for Canada, pero nagkataon yata na ang anak ng may-ari ng agency ay kakilala ako doon sa habang nag-aaral ako sa aking graduate studies. I took my MBA degree sa Ateneo. So sinuwerte tayo doon dahil sinuwerte because I think yung employer yata noon ay disappointed sa mga na-interview, then naghanap na sila ng iba pa nilang pwedeng interviewin. So I went to that interview at fortunately, napakinabangan ko na naman ang aking pagiging BSAM dahil ang company na yun naghahanap ng empleyado na would have roles in sales, marketing, at saka operations management, ay isang agricultural equipment company dito sa Canada. So yun ang naging susi ko. Naging susi ko na naman ang BSAM, at syempre yung mga natutuhan na natin sa mga nagdaang kumpanya. But again, so to cut the story short, nakarating ako ng Canada dahil doon sa ating kaalaman, sa agribusiness, and overall sa marketing and management. So, but syempre, doon sa natutunan natin doon sa experience doon sa dating kumpanya, ang focus na lang talaga natin ay paano ba ako magiging entrepreneur dito sa Canada? Because there was a point na while I enjoy my role sa sales and marketing at operations management ng agricultural equipment company na yan, ay sa pang-araw-araw na meeting, naisip ko, ayokong gawin ito hanggang sa pagtanda ko. Because one is, kung maging presidente man ako niyan or maging mataas man ang aking position lalo, ay pag nag-resign ako, hindi ko pwedeng ipamana yan sa aking mga anak. Again, I was really driven to really set up my own. Bago bilang newcomer dito sa Canada, it's a different industry, it's a different country. So talagang tiningnan natin, again, pumasok yung idea sa marketing, you need to scan the market, ano ba talaga yung opportunities. At dito sa Canada ay immigration is a major strategy ng Canada in terms of economic development. Canada has about 40 million population. The Philippines has about 110 million. So nakita natin na ang gap na it will be 1, 2, or even more generations bago pa huminto ang immigration dito sa Canada. Secondly is, naisip ko, the opportunities there, immigration, and Diyan sa Pilipinas, hindi natin naririnig ang mga immigration consultant. Pero ang immigration consultant dito ay, again, it's a big profession dito sa Canada dahil nga immigration is huge in Canada as well. So, lumilitaw na, again, sa hinaba-haba ng prosesyon na mula doon sa worst advice na binanggit ko kanina, na huwag kang mag-abogado kasi wala naman tayong kakilala, no? Ay napunta ako doon sa pag-aaral ng Canadian immigration law. Dahil pag ikaw immigration consultant, you need to specialize on Canadian immigration law and regulations kasi your goal is to help clients to study, visit, study, or become permanent residents of Canada. So what I'm trying to say, at medyo mahaba, no? Pardon me sa mahabang kwento na yun. But what I'm trying to say is, sa pagkahaba-haba ng posisyon, no, sa immigration law pa rin napunta ang ating profession. No? Immigration law is a technical knowledge, pero yung natutunan natin sa marketing management, sa pagkuha natin BSAM, operations management, or strategic management, ay nandun pa rin. So, again, ito yung major thought at ito talaga yung main message ko sa mga estudyante. If you think you're in the wrong course, make that decision right now. And if you're not ready to decide, is really find time to seek advice from mentors, from people, mga tao na talagang gusto nyong gayahin, no? Gusto nyong tularan. Kasi they can give you more insights, no? Kung ano ba talaga dapat yung desisyonan. But ulitin ko, you need to find your passion. Kasi later on, nagmamanifest talaga siya. I don't know, I think I've got a classmate na posibleng nandito sa Zoom. Hindi ko makita lahat ng mga attendees, but special mention ko si Kiko Manuel, no? Si Francis Manuel. Kaklase din namin siya ni Dr. Lansangan. Noong kami ay dyan, nag-aaral dyan sa CLSU, no? Meron kaming parang show noon, parang show with humanities, nag-perform kami. Itong si Kiko, lagi mo makikita yan na may hawak na may video cam para i-document yung aming show. At later on, nag-manifest pa rin dahil ngayon, isa na siyang, hindi kami nagkaroon ng pagkakataon na magkakwentuhan ng matagal, pero nakikita natin kung gaano siya kagaling na photographer ngayon. So bumabalik. Ang tao bumabalik sa kanyang passion. So para hindi kayo magsayang ng oras, you determine your passion right now. And if you don't know yet, find some guidance, because I think karamihan ng tao nagkakamali dahil hindi nila sinusunod yung passion nila. I'll give you an example, no? Meron akong pinsan, no, na ang passion niya talaga pag-aalaga ng mga kahit anong alagang hayop, no? So pati nga vitamins niya ng mga bata kami, pinapakain niya sa mga manok. Pero ang pinakuha sa kanyang course ng kanyang magulang ay accountancy kasi ang konsepto yata ay yung kanyang tatay na ay isang accountant doon sa isang kumpanya na kapag nag-resign yung tatay niya, siya ay magmamana ng posisyon bilang accountant. So, itong pinsan ko ay nag-aaral ng accountancy, hindi niya natapos kasi hindi niya talaga siya gusto. At ngayon, ang negosyo niya ay nagbibenta siya ng iba't ibang alagang ibon, manok, kuneho, bumabalik pa rin siya. And during that time, natatandaan ko sa lagi niya sinasabi, sana nag-aaral ako ng vet med dyan sa CLSU. Kaso nga, nakapunta siya, pinag-aaral siya ng accountancy. So, katulad din ng isa kong kaibigan din dyan sa Gapan, ang uso kasing course during that time is IT, no? Pero ang passion din niya ay pag-aalaga ng iba't ibang hayop. May alaga siyang baboy, alaga siyang manok, kahit high school pa kami, may sarili siyang kita sa pag-aalaga ng mga hayop na yun. At gusto rin niyang maging veterinarian, pero hindi nasunod yun dahil kinuha nga niya ay IT. At ngayon, ganun pa rin ginagawa niya. Nag-aalaga siya ng manok, nag-i-import siya ng mga ibon sa iba't ibang bansa at binibreed niya yung iba. So, yun, ganun ka-importante. At kung may makakalimutan man kayong sasabihin ko is, kung may gusto kayong kalimutan niyo lahat, huwag niyo lang kalimutan yung passion. No? So, that's one thing. No? Then I'll move towards dito sa next idea na I think this would be more applicable sa mga estudyante doon. Ano? Sa ating mga estudyante na nakikinig ngayon, don't forget why you are in school. Bakit ba kayo nasa school? Ano? Dahil pagka-graduate ninyo, ang unang titingnan ng employer, no, ay ano ba ang natapos mo? Or ano ba ang iyong naging work experience? At since bagong graduate lang kayo, no, ay kadalasan wala pang work experience, kaya titingnan pa rin ano yung natapos mo. Hindi nila titingnan kung ikaw ay naging editor-in-chief ng CLSU Collegian, o naging presidente ng USSC, o naging presidente ng isang fraternity. Posible, fraternity, kabrad may nag-interview sa iyo, posible may role, no? At mamaya ipapaliwanag ko yung connection dyan. But in general, even sa mga kliyente natin na gusto pumunta ng Canada, tinitingnan muna natin, ano ba yung natapos ng kliyente? No? So, huwag niyong kalimutan, the reason why you're in school is really, you're in pursuit of knowledge. No? Makatapos. At kung mayroon mga bagay na magpapahinto sa inyo na makuha yung inyong diploma, no, or makatapos, ay you need to get them out yet, ano? You need to maging clear kayo sa priorities na the reason why you're in school, kaya kayo pinadala ng magulang ay para mag-aral. Of course, mamaya ko sasabihin, there are also learnings, no, in joining those organizations. But if there's a conflict between you doing your extracurricular activities or you doing or finishing your education, you finish your education, because when you go out of the university, hindi tinatanong kung ikaw ba ay naging secretary ng gintong organization. Ang tinatanong, ano natapos mo and what can you contribute to this company? Okay? So, and this brings me into the idea, no, na tingin ko lagi na pag-uusapan din ng mga estudyante, because ito na experience namin noon na ito naman kakilala ko, hindi naman siya magna cum laude pero mayaman pa sa ganito, or hindi naman marunong pero mas malayo narating, naging governor pa or naging congressman, ano? At doon lagi natin naririnig, hindi, nasa diskarte yan. No? Nasa street smart ka ba, madiskarte ka ba, kasi kung hindi ka madiskarte, baliwala. And somehow there's some truth to that, pero I don't think it's mutually exclusive ang pursuit of knowledge sa success, ano? Pero ang tingin ko lang is success is a function of three things, you know? And that this basically explains a lot. Number one, success is a function of knowledge. Ano ba ang alam mo? Pero ang knowledge kasi ay parang library yan, no? Marami kang libro, you've got all the information you have, pero if it's not, kapag hindi mo siya binigyan ng action, if you don't put your knowledge into action, baliwala yan. Para siyang library na maraming libro, pero nabubulok, walang nangyayari. So kailangan ang knowledge, meron kasunod na framework, ano, which is basically action. Kaya naririnig natin hard work, ano, sipag at tiyaga. So may kaalaman ka na, masipag ka pa, then your chances of success ay mas mataas. Wala kang alam pero masipag ka, posible ka rin successful, pero posible kang pwedeng tsambahan lang, no? Pero kung may knowledge ka at hindi ka naman gumagalaw, wala rin mangyayari sa'yo. So dapat may knowledge, may hard work, at babanggitin ko yung pangatlong factor, which is really the reality, no? Na importante ang network, no? Kaya naririnig natin, no, di naman honor sa klase yan, pero anak ni congressman yan, o anak ng senador yan. Tamad lang yan, pero nagiging senador, nagiging congressman, di ba? So, I think there's some truth dun sa diskarte, but I think ang focus dapat ay you gain the knowledge, put that knowledge to work, and link with people, no? Widen your network, kasi itong mga network na to, you cannot blame them from, say, from trusting a friend to lead your company. For example, I'm launching Canada Link dyan sa Pilipinas na magpapadala ng mga aplikante dito sa Canada, no? At ang aking unang nilapitan ay mga kaibigan natin sina Marlon at saka si Erickson, Marlon Labaguen at Erickson de la Cruz, dahil unang-una kilala ko sila, no? Mapagkakatiwalaan sila at makakatulong sila sa atin dahil alam din nila ang kanilang ginagawa. Nilapitan din natin ibang ating mga kaeskwela, no, na in-announce natin na gusto niyo maging parte ay you can join us, because at the end of the day, no, between a stranger and between a friend that you know who works well, and we will trust your friend. So importante yung network. So knowledge, hard work, and network, no? So going back again with the theme of don't forget why you are in school, naranasan ko din dyan sa CLSU, no, na malapitan ng underground movement. Okay, I think they were trying to convince me, kasi ako ang editor-in-chief noon ng CLSU Collegian, to be partial with their cause, no, and basically I politely refused, no, because at the end of the day I told them, you know, Collegian is a collegial body, no. I don't make decision for the rest. We all make decisions, and I refuse to be influenced by the underground movement, because sa mga estudyante, no, na nakikinig, and again, may mga mag-agree, mayroong hindi mag-agree, but para sa akin, the best way to help the country is through your own success, no? Kung gusto mong makatulong sa bayan, gawin mong try mong maging successful, kasi that way mas marami kang matutulungan. So again, kung meron conflict between studying and extracurricular activities, don't forget why you are in school. Now, of course, we go to the next stage, which is when you're studying in CLSU, for example, do you have time for everything else? May oras ka pa ba sa ibang bagay? Pag wala ka ng oras sa ibang bagay, then again, you go back to the idea, you don't forget why you are in school, no? But kung kadalasan may extra pang oras yan, no, during my time, at ito yung lagi nating iniisip, no? Bawat isa sa atin may 24 hours sa isang araw, no? Pero bakit may makakilala tayo na maraming nagagawa sa isang araw, no? Bakit si Manny Pangilinan ay nagiging presidente, no, or chairman ng different companies like PLDT, Smart, or First Pacific, no? Bakit nila nagagawa yan? Pare-pareho lang naman tayo may 24 hours, no? So I think your greatest resource really would be your time. Paano mo ba gagamitin ang oras mo? I'll give you an example. As we speak right now, I got a few stocks, no, na investment. At yung mga investment natin na yon ay kahit kausap ko kayo ngayon dito sa ating Zoom lecture, ay yung mga officers ng kumpanya na yon, they're working hard to make this company successful. So myself naman, habang kausap ko kayo, may possibility ako mag-earn or malugi, but I made that decision that while I'm talking to you, no, may nangyayari pang mga bagay na while we were speaking, no, may isang kliyente na nag-iisip na ako ba ay magsa-sign up ng kontrata kay Jeric or hindi. So when I was in CLSU, no, syempre nag-aaral tayo, pero may mga extra tayong oras, no. So during that time, sumasali tayo halos lahat ng contest, no. Sinuswerte naman tayo, kung minsan pag-uwi tayo ng trophy, kung minsan uwi rin tayo ng cash pa, no? But and of course, CLSU Collegian has been a major part of my CLSU life, no? But I'd like to share you one thing na experience ko dyan sa CLSU. And this is the time na pag-isipan natin, sa oras ba natin sa CLSU, ano pa ba ang pwedeng productive nating gawin? And ang gusto kong i-share sa inyo yung ating experience, no, nung mag-decide tayo na tumakbo bilang president ng USSC dyan, yung University Supreme Student Council. And ito, naalala ko ng 4th year college tayo, graduating. At tinitingnan ko, so I did the math, na if ako ay mabobotong President of the Student Council, kung di ako kakandidato, kinumpute ko ang aking grades, no? Medyo hindi ko na maabot yung summa cum laude na title. Pero pag kumandidato ako, so kumandidato ako hindi, I think ang aking scores, no, ay kaya ang magna cum laude. So yun ang naging decision ko kung ako tatakbo hindi. Na pag tumakbo ako, magna cum laude. Pag hindi ako tumakbo, magna cum laude pa rin, hindi magsusuma cum laude. So what I'm trying to say is, look at your 24 hours, no? Get as much production during that hours, no? Kasi ultimately it will pay off, no? It will pay off na okay, kung maging habit niyo yan while you're in school, no? Nagka-come out siya paglabas na later on kapag ang company mo ay kailangan gawin ng maraming mga bagay, you're able to really determine ano ba talaga mga mas makakatulong sa iyo na dapat gawin. Okay. So the next thing I'd like to really discuss would be really ignoring the noise, no? Okay, habang nag-aaral tayo or sumasali tayo sa mga organization at even pag alis natin ng CLSU, we will still experience may mga tao na hindi matutuwa sa iyo, may mga taong matutuwa sa iyo. So, mayroong corporate politics, mayroong organizational politics, may mga tao na hindi matutuwa sa inyo for one reason or another, no? But my suggestion, kung may experience niyo ito, lalo na sa mga bata, no, na nag-aaral pa ngayon, na bakit ka iniipit ng ganitong tao, no? When you get out of that pond, no, when you get out of that pond na may issue, and you look outside that pond, no, yung issue ninyo ng inyong professor or issue ng inyong kaibigan o issue ng mga ibang estudyante na against sa inyo, no, ay noise na lang, no? They're irrelevant to who you are or what you do. So 100% you will experience them. May mga magiging biktima ng politika sa opisina, sa pag-aaral, no? Merong madadaig kayo for nandaya. You just move on, no? Because later on, kapag wala na kayo sa organization na yan, when you move on and continue yung path na tinatahak ninyo, everything would be, yung mga issues na ganyan, no, would be irrelevant to who you are or what you do. Okay. The next thing that I'd like to share is really the idea of nobody's self-made. Lagi natin naririnig yung mga istorya na, oh, ang galing niyang si Juan kasi dating mahirap lang yan pero kita mo na siya, no? Marami na siyang na-accomplish, ang galing-galing niya, no? Pero ang nawawala, no, what's lost in the conversation ay yung mga tao na tumulong sa kanya doon para marating niya yung mga bagay na yan. Nobody's self-made, no? Sasabihin na, oy, magaling yan for example, si Pacquiao, magaling mag-boxing, masipag, and everything, but I'm sure yung mga tao na nagpakilala sa kanya sa mga organizations na nakatulong sa kanyang career ay nandyan, no? At sila yung mga naging susi kung bakit siya naging sikat, no? Tayo, no? Katulad ng sinabi ko is kung ano man yung nararanasan natin ngayon, noong tayo nag-aaral, ano? Hindi tayo sobra pero hindi rin tayo kulang, at utang ko yun sa aking mga magulang, ano, na wala na ngayon, they already passed away, no? But yun ang nawawala doon sa usapan na si Jeric ay nakarating dito sa Canada, nagawa niya itong mga bagay nito dahil sa kanyang mga magulang. That's number one. At may mga tao at mga iba pang mga tao na naging susi ng kanyang mga na-achieve sa buhay, no? I'd like to really share itong experience natin sa yung 10 Jose Rizal Model Students of the Philippines. So we were lucky to be part of the top 10 in 1998. Especially yung batch namin dahil one of the top 10 na kinabilangan natin ay ang dating senador na si Senator Bam Aquino. So during that time, hindi pa siya senador, but hindi ako nagkakamali ay tawag dito ay tayo ang unang naging awardee ng 10 of Ceresal Model Students of the Philippines. Pero gagamitin ko yung pagkakataon nito na ang reason kaya ako nanalo doon sa award na yon ay dahil sa tulong ni Dr. Tony Baroga. Ewan ko kung natatandaan ni Sir Tony, no? But noong mag-a-apply ako for this award, deadline yata today or tomorrow, hindi ko na matandaan. Pero bago kasi may submit ng application, kailangan mayroong endorsement ng CLSU, ng University President, who at that time, the CLSU President was Dr. Fortunato Batag. No? Since deadline na during that day or the next day, I just can't remember, kailangan na siya mapapirmahan kay Dr. Batag. So, si Dr. Tony Baroga ang pumasok doon sa parang may conference siya. Parang sa Red Amphitheater yata may conference ang lahat ng mga administrators, pati yata mga professors dyan sa CLSU. At si Dr. Tony Baroga ang nagpapirma ng aking application para ma-endorse, para makasali tayo sa Ceresal Model Students of the Philippines. So when we got the award, I was asked to share my experience dun sa award na yun, ano? But yun ang natutunan natin during that time. Siguro 100% sure hindi ko nabanggit yung key role ni Dr. Barogan na yun para makuha ko yung award na yun. Kundi dahil sa kanya ay hindi napirmahan ang aking application at hindi tayo nanalo ng award. So again, what I'm trying to say, kung ano man yung natatanggap natin na biyaya, no? I don't believe that may taong self-made. Merong isa, dalawa, tatlong tao na tumulong sa tao na to para ma-achieve niya ang kanyang magagawa. And I think it's my moral responsibility. It's our moral responsibility to really be grateful to those people. So I'll give this. I'll take this chance to really thank Dr. Tony Baroga for that, because when I got the award, it really opened the doors because you've got a resume and you've got one of the top 10 Ceresal Model Students of the Philippines, and nobody else matters anymore sa resume. So it's a job that you lose na, no? Sa'yo na dapat yon. Ikaw na lang ang dahilan kung hindi mo makukuha. But again, thank you, Dr. Baroga, for that. Okay. Panghuli na gusto kong i-share, and salamat sa inyong patience sa pakikinig sa akin, no? Ang gusto kong sabihin, lalo na sa mga estudyante, is really embrace your own challenges, no? Naalala ko may isang graduate yata na nakita ko sa social media nagsabi na mahirap maging mahirap, at totoo yun. Pero ito ang aking experience, ano? Right now, I've got 2 kids. I've got a 12-year-old daughter and a 2-year-old son, no? And my greatest struggle as a parent ay paano maramdaman nila yung satisfaction na noong araw na yung aking nanay, no, na every week merong nakatiklop na 20, 50, 100 piso para ibigay sa akin baon bago ko umalis papuntang CLSU. That's my struggle right now. Hindi ko maituro sa kanila yung sitwasyon na yon. And my fear is that since hindi nila alam yung ganung sitwasyon, they won't be ready for the future. So what I'm trying to say is, yung panahon na yon na idiraos tayo ng magulang para mag-aral. Yung panahon na yon na wala kang pambili ng module or ng project, no? Later on, these are temporary challenge, no, na when you move forward with your career, or kung ano man gusto mong tahakin sa buhay, your success becomes more meaningful kasi pinagdaanan niyo yung mga challenges na yan. So yung naalala ko na after graduation dyan sa CLSU. And during that time, it didn't matter to me, no? Pero right after graduation, nung naglalakad kami ng aking nanay at tatay, ay diretso kami dyan sa CLSU canteen. So wala yung konsepto na mag-celebrate tayo, punta tayo sa Jollibee or maghanda tayo, magpalitsyon tayo. And maybe that's a reflection of what we can really afford at the time. Diretso kami sa CLSU canteen, doon kami I don't know if merienda or hapunan, no? I can't remember exactly kung anong oras natapos yung graduation, but after that, kumain kami sa CLSU canteen, uwi na kami sa bahay. Pero going back to when I was preparing this lecture, this talk, ito yung mga bagay na kahit 20 taon na, 21 taon na nakaraan, hindi mo makakalimutan because this is something na unfortunately hindi ko maipasa sa aking mga anak. No? But this makes this sort of success special dahil sa kabila ng mga pinagdaanan mo na yun ay kahit papaano ay hindi mo na kailangan danasin ulit. So at this point, I tingin ko ay naubos ko na yung oras at again, maraming salamat sa pagkakataon na binigay niyo sa akin para mag-share na aking experience. At sana sa ating mga estudyante ay may natutunan kayo isa or dalawa because when I prepared this lecture, I just prepared an outline but I just really gusto ko talagang hugutan ating mga naranasan because after 21 years, ang maalala mo lang talaga are the things that really matters. At I did my best to really share to you what I did and hopefully makatulong sa inyo balang araw. Maraming salamat po.
Kami ang dapat na lubos na magpasalamat sa iyo, Sir Jeric. Brilliant presentation of your experiences and I'm sure hindi lang mga estudyante ang nag-benefit sa iyong lecture, even the faculty.
Maraming salamat po.
Fortunately, ang ating presidente who would supposed to be or siyang magbibigay ng affirmation or ng mensahe para sa iyong sinabi kasi nakalimutan kong tawagin siya before the introduction ni Ma'am Edeline. Merong emergency call ngayon siya kaya unfortunately ay wala siya ngayon, umalis. Pero how I wish na-extend pa yung lecture niya because it's very rich in wisdom and very down to earth and talaga namang I'm sure si Dr. Tony Baroga is very heartened by your lecture and yung acknowledgement mo sa kanya ngayon. So I hope makabalik pa rin kahit paano si President Orden. And we go now to the open forum to be hosted by Ma'am Sisin. Yes, please.
Okay, magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Marami pong salamat, Sir June. Thank you very much, Jeric, for that wonderful sharing of your work and life experiences in the Philippines and in Canada after graduation. Naiiyak ako at napapangiti while you are speaking. Actually, this invitation to our speaker was made 2 years ago, I think, but due to distance and availability of time, to leave his office, this was rescheduled. At ngayon, hindi na pwedeng ipagpaliban dahil we are on virtual mode. Now, after your talk, Jeric, our students, faculty members and alumni in attendance to our Zoom meeting and FB Live still wanted to hear more from you. So let me emphasize the mechanics of the open forum. Number 1, only 5 questions will be entertained coming from Zoom participants and Facebook viewers. Number 2, use the following format: your name, course and year, if students, and agency, if alumni or guests. And then you have to state your question. Make your question.
Ma'am Sisin, excuse me.
Yes.
Dumating,
Yes, sir.
dumating na si President.
Ay, okay. That would be nice. Okay. Pwede po siya muna ang unahin bago po ako.
Okay. Pero sabi rito, I just proceed with the open forum. But I'm sure we'd like to hear from him.
Mauna na muna po siya para hindi po maghihintay si Sir.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Sir President?
Yes, sorry. Thank you very much for waiting. first, I would like to congratulate Jeric for the very nice talk. I was actually listening, no, and I want to hear from you more with the open forum. But before I listen to that, I would like to thank and congratulate Dr. Mactal, Dr. Baroga, and of course the ARO headed by Dr. Marsan, CLSU officials who are here, and fellow government servants, and of course our students. No?
Yes.
Congratulations for organizing this first virtual testimonial lecture of a very deserving speaker. So once again, listening from the lecture of Jeric, once again, we heard the testimony of one of our successful CLSU graduates. And that these are living proof that indeed Central Luzon State University is producing quality graduates, not only locally, but also internationally. I don't know that Jeric is already in Canada. Where in Canada, Jeric?
Dito po sa Central Canada, Dr. Orden, sa Saskatchewan.
Wow. My son is there in Melville, in Saskatchewan. So if I have known that, I should have visited you the last time we were there 3 years ago.
Pag nadala ulit kayo, Dr. Orden, just let me know.
Yes, yeah. So you heard the experiences of Jeric, and there's nothing easy. Sabi nga niya, wala pong madali sa buhay natin. There is always what is good with what he shared to us is that knowledge. This is the biggest weapon that you have. The learnings in the school. And that is where CLSU should come in, to provide the necessary knowledge for our students. And when you have the knowledge and you have that commitment, hard work, as Jeric said, there's no way for you to fail. There's only one way for you to go, which is success. And with the challenges of the present and ever-changing labor landscape, one has to be very abreast of the situation. Of course, we have always this threat of COVID-19, and I think COVID-19 the pandemic will still be with us until next year. And this has posed a lot of challenges to all of us. Look, we should have invited Jeric live. But because of the pandemic, virtual na lang tayo. Mas maganda siguro kung kasama natin si Jeric at nakita natin siya, na-meet natin siya. But anyway, the good thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that's why I would like to congratulate everybody, is because we were able to do this virtually. And I think we want more. We want to hear more from him. So in other words, nowadays what we need are heroes. Heroes for our young generation to emulate. In our case, teachers, we should be the hero for our students. And for the senior faculty members, we need to mentor these young faculty members. But what I am saying is that the hero that we are producing in CLSU are people who toiled their way to success. There's nothing easy, as I've said, and as our speaker mentioned. Lahat po ay nagdaan sa hirap. At ito ang kailangan nating pag-aralan. Ito ang kailangan nating isabuhay. These are the things which we need to inculcate to our mind that success will not come. It is not just a walk on the park. So again, congratulations. Thank you very much, Jeric, for giving us a very good talk today. To the organizers, again, congratulations and good morning to everybody. And we want to hear some more from Jeric. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. President. Salamat at narinig din namin ang inyong mensahe ngayong umaga. Ma'am Sisin?
Okay, marami pong salamat, Dr. Orden. Actually, kinulit ko lang po siya talaga kahapon. Kaya nagpapasalamat po ako at nakasama namin siya ngayon. Okay, so as I was saying a while ago, I was telling you about the mechanics of the open forum. To repeat, only 5 questions will be entertained coming from Zoom participants and Facebook viewers. Number 2 is the use the following format: the name, the course and the year, if students, and agency, if alumni or guests. And then you have to proceed with your question by stating it clearly and direct to the point. Now, just the same, we have listed the questions that we have gathered even before the program. And let me start the first question while we are waiting for the other participants' questions. The first in the list, Sir Jeric, are you with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The first question that we have gathered, number 1 is from among the jobs that you have been to, which one is the most challenging, and what strategies have you employed to achieve your goal?
It's taken me a while po kasi lahat naman ng naging trabaho natin ay naging challenging. But I think very challenging po yung naging trabaho natin dito sa Canada nung tayo dumating dito, because number 1, it's a different market, and we're supposed to sell agricultural equipment parts na wala naman tayo dyan sa Pilipinas. So yung mga malalaking tractors, mga malaking, we call it combines, mga harvesters dito, na since the 70s pa meron na sila, and they're selling it for about $250,000 isang piraso. And again, ang key really, ang susi pa rin naman is, at the end of the day, is really knowledge. No? Kung walang knowledge, hindi mo alam yung produkto, then you just need to feel the knowledge. No? Kailangan ay alamin mo. Kasi pag inalam mo, the concept na tinuro sa atin sa BSAM, no? Marketing management, operations management, accounting principles, they're the same. So ang naiba lang ay produkto. Pero you're still selling the same item na kailangan ng isang customer. So at the end of the day is, dahil bagong country, but huwag niyong kakalimutan you always go back to the basics. Diyan importante yung natutunan niyo sa school, because again, sa tingin nyo ngayon, very wide in net, masyadong hindi ko naman magagamit ito sa aking pagtatrabaho in the future. But you know what? The school is preparing you to be able to catch a wider net. So when the time comes, nagamit natin, at the end of the day, you're looking at margins, mga tinuro ni Dr. Barolga sa ating bookkeeping courses, no, and accounting courses. Bumabalik-balik pa rin yun. Mayor well, na laging binabanggit ni Dr. Barolga, lagi nating nagagamit yan. Kaya kasama doon nung ina-analyze ng financial statements ng agriculture equipment company na to. Ako yung isa sa mga question, bakit we're not selling the product at a loss, no? Pero bakit ang aming gross margin ay negative? So, noon natuklasan namin na mali yung computation ng aming accountant na sinasabi na hindi pa nabibenta kasama pa siya sa cost of goods. So, yun ang mga bagay na yan na babalik-balikan mo pa rin yung natutunan mo sa CLSU.
Okay, maraming salamat. So may natutunan ka talaga, Jeric, sa mga guru mo, ha?
Siyempre naman, ma'am.
Okay. Second one, may natanggap kami dito. as a CLSU alumni, what values have you employed to become a president of a consulting firm?
Katulad ng binanggit.
Isingit ko na rin ito, Sir Jeric.
Yes, ma'am.
This is similar to question number 2, itong susunod na question. Ano pong importanteng bagay ang natutunan nyo sa CLSU at nagamit nyo sa inyong hanap buhay? They are similar actually.
I think ang idea no na you need to wear many hats. No, dyan sa CLSU ay sa experience natin at yun ang gusto nating sana ma-impart sa mga estudyante na if you have extra time, do as much as you can for your time, no? Whatever available time. Kasi when you're setting up your own business, kuminsan ikaw yung accountant, ikaw magpiprint ng brochure, ikaw magde-design ng brochure, you wear too many hats, no? At if you're wearing too many hats, yun ang natutunan ko sa CLSU na okay, pagpasok ko sa school, estudyante ako, pagpunta ko sa CLSU Collegian, editor-in-chief ako, pagpunta ko sa isang organization, ako yung kumakandidato. So I think really yun ang I think ang pinakamalaking natutunan natin sa CLSU. I had the opportunity to be able to be part of different things na nangyayari dyan sa CLSU. So yun, be ready to take as many roles as you can. Hindi porket ito'y trabaho mo, hindi mo na gagawin yung ibang trabaho. You do what you have to do. And when you set up your own business, anything can happen. May problema kliyente mo, problema mo. May problema, kailangan mo magbayad ng internet, problema mo. So especially when you're starting up, then kapag ready na ka na, kuminsan pwede ka na magpahinga ng konti. So yung tumatanggap na ang telepono, posible mo nang ibigay sa iba. So yun ang yun ang mga natutunan natin sa CLSU na hanggang ngayon nagagamit natin.
Very good. Kung natatandaan mo, Sir Jeric, yung ating 4 management aspects, kailangan alam mo talaga. You know, yung human resources management, alam mo dapat yung financial management, marketing management, production management, lahat ng yun, dapat alam mo. Kasi you are heading an organization. So, so lahat talaga, sabi nga kung natatandaan mo si Prof. Antonio, we are training you to become employers, not employees. Diba? Palagi niyang paulit-ulit na sinasabi yon. So ang mga BSAM daw, tinetrain tayo para maging employers and not employees. So we should have our own, we should head our own or lead our own organization. Okay. Sa ngayon po, bago ko po ibigay pa itong iba kong mga questions na nakalista dito, na nakalap ko, baka po merong questions ang ibang attendees natin. Let me call our ARO Chief, Dr. Jason Morzan. Alam ko meron kang isang magandang question.
Okay. Thank you very much, Doc Baroga. Sir Jeric, maraming mensaheng binigay po ninyo. Ngayon po, ano po yung mai-advise nyo po kaya, especially sa mga kabataan natin ngayon, mga estudyante, para mag-thrive sila amidst this crisis?
Okay. Unang-una po talaga, unprecedented. Salamat po Dr. Marsan sa inyong tanong. Kung ano man nangyayari sa ating mundo ngayon, it's really unprecedented. I think nobody was really ready for it. Malaking adjustment siguro sa mga estudyante, ang pag-attend ng mga online lectures, at maraming bagay na hindi kayo pwedeng magawa. But in an interconnected world, na nagagawa natin ang karamihan over the internet, this is how the world works now. Kung ano man, I think yung something na nakatulong sa aming company, na mag-thrive during this period ay bago pa naging pandemic, ay yung aking mga empleyado ay nagte-telecommute na. Hindi ko sila nare-require pumunta ng opisina kasi ayaw ko rin pumunta ng opisina. Gusto kong ubusin nila ang oras nila. Well, we're basically output-oriented. Ano ba ang deliverables? Basta malinaw ang deliverables, you do it at your home. Kung ano man yung So doon na lang papasok whether mapagkakatiwalaan mo ba sila, hindi. Nasa sa amin yan because at the end of the day, if you're clear with your objectives, ano yung mga kailangang i-deliver, then it doesn't matter kung gawin nila yan sa coffee shop, gawin nila yan sa kwarto nila, o gawin nila kung saan man. And sa ating mga estudyante, this online thing, for example, is how the world works. Right now, I can launch a company dyan sa Pilipinas sa tulong ni Marlon at Erickson na Canada Link because of the internet. Actually, tiningnan namin siya bilang more of an opportunity kasi this time, ang unang plano namin dyan sa Pilipinas, magtatayo kami ng mga physical branches ng Canada Link. But base dito sa experience natin sa pandemic, nabuo yung idea ng pagkakaroon ng virtual branches. No? I don't need you to set up a branch, but I just need you to operate like a branch. So the only difference ay wala ka ng branch. At this time, meron na tayong somehow paliwanag sa mga kliyente, nasa na opisina ninyo, no, we have a virtual branch because of the pandemic. So with this situation, always find opportunities. No, I mentioned about investing with stocks a while ago. Ang opportunity, for example, ngayon ay mga kumpanya na nagde-develop ng bakuna. So sa mga sitwasyon, no, na may crisis, laging naririnig natin yan, yin yang, or kapag may opportunity, pag may crisis, merong opportunity. So you always focus on ano ba ang opportunity sa sitwasyon na to. And kung kayo man ay nahihirapan sa mga online situation nyo ngayon, pag-aaral, pagre-research, mas marami kayong assignment. Well, this is just a preparation for the future kasi I think after the pandemic, the business model will probably stay this way. Ultimately, my companies more efficient, and at the end of the day, we can do this lecture while I'm at home. I don't need to fly to the Philippines, but still deliver the same message. Because this is crisis.
Hello. Naririnig niyo po ba ako? Medyo mahina na po ang voice ni Sir Jeric kanina. Hello, can you still hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, maayos na. Okay. Kanina po nakita ko si Sir Alan Moore Cabrillas. He is an outstanding Metrobank teacher in the Philippines. Sir Alan, are you still there? Okay, siguro lumabas na muna pero nakita ko naka-online pa rin siya kasi last night he was excited na kinuha yung ating Zoom link kasi he would like really to listen to our speaker. Meron pa po ako ditong nakalap na isang tanong. In your consulting firm, what is the ratio of your employees? Meaning to say the Pinoys and other nationalities. And if Filipinos are more than the other nationals, why do you prefer them? Diyos ko, bakit pa ito naitanong?
Ultimately kasi when we're choosing, I don't call them employees when I'm choosing associates or partners.
Okay, associates.
We don't focus on Pinoy ba sila or hindi because at the end of the day, ang goal is really who are the best person to deliver, no? Whether siya ay babae, lalaki, no? Or Pinoy or ibang lahi, no? For example, we have somebody helping us to cover the Nigerian market, no? And who's the best person to lead the role? Kundi somebody from Nigeria, not a Filipino. So I think yun ang gusto nating una nga ay nandito kami sa Canada at hindi kami pinili na Canadian or Filipino. So we're immigrants. So walang sinisino, hindi natin tinitingnan kung Filipino. Nagkakataon lang, of course, na mas marami tayong kilalang Pilipino, mas marami tayong nakakausap. So incidental ang pagkakaroon ng kasama na Pilipino. About probably 95% of them would be Filipino, but hindi ang pagiging Pilipino ang preference or hindi pagiging ibang lahi. It's more of really the value that has to be added dun sa roles na gagawin nila.
Okay, that's good. Meron po tayo galing kay RM James. isang BS 3 crop science. Sabi niya, I am an incumbent officer of USSC po, and my question is how you manage your time and how this affect your academics. Ano po yung naging contribution po ng mga extracurricular in achieving your dreams? Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong tanong. Katulad ng sinabi ko kanina, again, you need to really be clear na the reason why you're in school. So that's your base. Kung yan ang maapektuhan dahil sa iba yung gagawin, then forget the rest. The reason why you're in school is really to gain knowledge. Yun ang importante, no? Because once you get out, it doesn't matter anymore kung ikaw ay presidente ng council or editor ka ng CLSU Collegian. They will ask you, what do you know and what you can do for the company. But again, dahil nga may 24 oras naman tayo, no? Hindi naman lahat ng pagkakataon nasa loob tayo ng classroom. So sa mga panahon na nasa labas ka ng classroom, I think you need to ask, ano ba ang pwede mong gawin at this time, no? It could be really spending time with your friend, no? Or spending time with family, no? But it depends on ano yung gusto mong gawin, no? During my time, syempre, hindi tayo ma-absent sa ating mga classes. I can't remember na umabsent ako because of any extracurricular activity. So lagi tayong present, ano? Nagkakasakit tayo doon lang yung mga panahon na uma-absent tayo, pero hindi tayo ma-absent dahil sa extracurricular activity. But again, importante yung role mo sa University Supreme Student Council, no? Or sa Student Council, because that prepares you for future leadership, no? Because once you get out, you might have the knowledge, but some people are really afraid to lead people, and working outside is really like working with other people, no? Hindi pwedeng mag-isa ka lang sa mundo. So you will always need to lead people. So I think that's a good opportunity. So if you ask me, what's the best way to really maximize the time is really, again, make sure you attend all your classes and figure out ano yung spare time ninyo, saan nyo gagamitin yon, and do well in that. Kung so tingin mo ay mag-excel ka by leading an organization, do so, as long as patuloy ka pa rin pumapasok sa iyong klase. That's how I really maximize my time. Yung pagkuha ng mga contest, you just do it once in a while, or with our role sa CLSU Collegian, doon naubos yung ibang mga panahon. Of course, may mga pagkakataon na kailangan ko umuwi ng alas 9 ng gabi, alas 10 ng gabi, because ultimately, at the end of the day, time is so precious, no? Ito yung isa sa mga resources na even I think one of the investors na Mark Cuban, na kaya siya bumibili ng jet daw, ay dahil importante ang kanyang oras, because that's something that he can't buy. Time is something that you cannot buy, no? Kahit gaano ka man kayaman. So yeah, spend well.
Okay. I'm sure satisfied si James Fulgencio. Any other questions, mga kapatid? Okay. May nakasulat pang isa kasi dito. Ayoko po sana itong itanong. Sino pong mga guro sa CLSU ang di nyo malilimutan at bakit? Ano po ang natutunan nyo sa kanila? Sa kanya o sa kanila?
Siguro nabanggit ko na, no? Special sa akin. Again, siguro, ay dahil din naman doon sa ginawa nilang tulong sa akin. Special sa akin yung the Baroga couples, no? Si Ma'am Season Baroga and Dr. Tony Baroga, because well, based on my experience, at tingin ko yan din ang experience ng ibang mga estudyante is they showed genuine concern sa ating success, no? In fact, tayo pa naging top of mind because of this lecture series. So thank you po doon sa pag-iisip niyo sa amin. Hindi rin natin makakalimutan Dean Aragon. Dahil though hindi ko siya naging professor, but during that time, para the excitement of him seeing you, no, it inspires you na ito yung taga-bisam na scholar ng UAP, no? So I think yun ang gusto ko i-share, na ultimately ang itong kung ano man tinuro sa atin itong pandemya ay napakahirap magturo. I think lahat na modules and whatever, no? And there's just ginagawa lang nila yung paminsan-minsan sa oras nila, pero ang ating mga teacher, no, mga guro natin diyan sa CLSU, no, ay araw-araw nilang ginagawa yan. So just imagine yung kung gaano kalaki yung utang na loob natin sa mga professor natin diyan sa CLSU.
Okay, maraming salamat, Jeric. We have already actually 5 questions. May message dito si Sir Alan Moore Cabrillas. Sabi niya dito, good morning po, I don't have question po. I just want to commend Mr. Mendoza for sharing meaningful insights that may be helpful, especially to our students to become successful in the future and for them to become responsible citizens to our community. Thanks for accepting me to this forum and congratulations at mabuhay. Okay, maraming salamat, Sir Alan. Si Sir Alan ang isa sa mga estudyante namin yan estudyante ko yan sa PhD. Napakagaling, napakamatyaga. No wonder he became one of the top, what is this? He became one of the outstanding Metrobank teachers in the Philippines. Congratulations again, Dr. Cabrillas. Okay, wala na po ba? Okay, so that ends our open forum. Maraming salamat, Jeric. Service Monte, please.
Yes, Ma'am Sisin, thank you. How I wish we could give this recognition or appreciation personally, but let me just read the citation. Okay, Sir Jeric, this is for you. Republic of the Philippines, Central Luzon State University, Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija. The Alumni Relations Office and the College of Agriculture present the Certificate of Appreciation to Jeric B. Mendoza, BS Agribusiness Management 1999, for sharing his knowledge and experiences as regulated Canadian immigration consultant and President J. Mendoza and Associates, Canadian Immigration Consulting Group, worthy of emulation to aspiring agribusiness managers and agriculturists. His untiring service, dedication, and commitment is a testimony of the tenacity of the competitive spirit of a model alumnus of the College of Agriculture, Central Luzon State University, serving as virtual testimonial lecturer. Given this 21st day of October, in the year of the Lord 2020, Central Luzon State University, Science City of Muñoz, Nueva Ecija. Signed, Rosalyn M. Baroga, College Alumni Coordinator, Jason L. Marzan, Chief Alumni Relations Office, Ariel G. Mactal, Dean College of Agriculture, and Edgar A. Orden, President, Central Luzon State University. Sir Jeric.
Maraming salamat po, Prof. Bismonte.
Okay. So,
Okay. Ipapadala na lang natin ito. Papadala na lang po namin ito sa kanya.
Salamat po.
Okay.
This has been a very wonderful Wednesday. And I don't know if some of you took some notes about this lecture, but I have some 3 here.
Okay.
Notes. Ako ngayon ang estudyante ni Sir Jeric. One of them is the best way to help the country is sharing your success. That's new to me. And the new definition of a self-made person. Hindi ko naisip yun na no one is a self-made person. And although I've heard this before, to embrace your challenges. I think that's true for all of us. So after the, Sir Ma'am Sisin, do you still have to make the closing remarks?
Yes, I will, but we need, sir, class picture.
Yes, I have it here that we will have a group photo.
Okay.
So before the group photo, let me just read these words sa ating pag-iwa-hiwalay. We have welcomed Wednesday as a very promising, wonderful day. We wish in our hearts that our prayers of thanks and hope, our humble faith and humility will carry us through the day so that we may all share love and happiness among our brethren. Good morning po sa ating lahat, and let us now prepare for a group photo. The host,
So we are requesting everyone in attendance in this Zoom to please open your cameras. Everyone. Sir Jason, yung tile, kailangan yung tile ay nakikita. Okay, that's that one. Okay. Hindi kaya ang buong 100. Yung nakikita yung lahat. We are almost 100. Kanina nakita ko maximum na eh.
Yes po, ma'am. Opo.
Dagdagan mo pa, Sir Jason. Hindi ko alam kung nasa na yung ikiniklik dito. Dapat nakikita kahit maliliit.
Okay. Hatiin po, ma'am, natin sa 4.
Okay. Sige. Okay, let us take the first class picture.
Okay po, class picture lang po. Ready po? First page po. 1, 2, 3. For a while lang po.
Ay, nakikita ko yung mga estudyante kong iba. Hello, Ma'am Pam.
Hi, ma'am.
Second slide po.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Tayo pa rin yata ito.
Third page po.
Meron ba
Ready?
talagang third page ba?
1,
Nakikita ko pa rin yung mga
1,
faces
2,
natin.
3. And then last page po.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay po. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, maraming salamat.
Okay po. Ma'am Sisin.
So, aalisin na muna natin.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Jeric, thank you very much.
Sir Jeric, maraming salamat po.
Congratulations
Hope to see
again.
you in Saskatchewan.
Yes, please po. Magkita po tayo.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Sir Jeric.
Stay safe always. Thank you, June. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Marami pong salamat.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Okay na mo.
Enjoy your lunch.
Ma'am Sisin.
Yes, the closing remarks. Very short. Okay. I am very grateful to everyone for gracing this first virtual testimonial lecture. And as the college alumni coordinator, I wish to thank everyone for gracing this activity. Specifically, our speaker, Mr. Jeric Mendoza, President Edgar Orden, Dean Ariel Mactal, Dr. Jason Marsan, all ARO coordinators, faculty members, students, and alumni in attendance in both Zoom and FB live streaming. We have actually accommodated 100 Zoom attendance. Napuno po natin sila and over 100 viewers maybe in Facebook. Our students have learned more from the wisdom of our speaker and are worth emulating. Sana po tayong lahat ay may natutunan. In behalf of all the coordinators of Alumni Relations Office, I wish to thank you, and you have to expect more of like this event in the coming weeks, hosted by the different colleges and units. Maraming salamat po, and God bless everyone, and be safe.
Huge
Maraming salamat po.
congratulations, Ma'am Sisin. Congrats.
Congratulations, ma'am.
Congratulations,
Hi, Sir Jeric.
Jason.
Thank you, Sir Jeric.
Maraming salamat po, Sir June Vismonte. Maraming salamat po lahat.
Enjoy
Sir
it.
Jeric.
Jeric,
Sir
thank you po.
Jeric. Thank you.
Thank you very
I
much.
hope that we will see you also in Canada.
Sana po.
See you soon, Jeric. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Dr. Baroga, see you po.
Okay. Stay safe always. And your family.
Thank you, Sir Jeric. Thank you, Sir Jeric.
Dean Ariel, congratulations po. Thank you
Sayang,
po.
wala tayong lunch. Sana wala tayong lunch. Usually, ang lunch is hosted by the Dean. Kaya may utang sa atin ngayon si Sir Ariel Mactal.
Hindi. May darating
Oo.
yan, Jeric. Virtual delivery. May darating yan. Virtual delivery.
Ano po, virtual lechon.
Oo.
May virtual restaurant lang din.
Okay. Maraming salamat. Nairaos
Ma'am,
na ito, sir.
Hi, sir.
Maraming salamat. Okay. Ay, may ganito na kayo.